go next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard ball.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. He'll roll forward for a couple. Out for the safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From 29, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down to the 37.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The carry here for Allen. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another Bears.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down. On the give, this is Allen. Allen trying to get back to the line, but he's not. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Let's go.
They go back to Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. Now an opening past the 30. And A solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Vikings. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On the handoff, it's Allen. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. 19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 60.
Burden, the man on the move. On 1st down, it's Milroe. That's to his tight end, Eric Ball. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Chicago.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
That one is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Panther 11, Panther. Get it. 70 line, go.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Rolling right, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time, picks up the sack.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's
69, 79.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Cut 19 sight, 19, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
19,
under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
18 Rattler. Ready,
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, You're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Vikings.
2 minutes
down.
to play. First half.
First and 10
All
at
tied
the
at
32-yard
7.
line.
We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Trimmer.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Great. Set. On anyway. Be ready.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and inches.
Great. Set. On anyway. Silver.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
He's forced out of
Looked
bounds
like that might have been
behind
an
the line of scrimmage.
RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Easy, 63, 53, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63,
A second down throw for Hurts. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Going silver, ready?
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll work now on second and 4.
Second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into space. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. No problem there. On the extra point. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? 18, 5 in. 2. 18, rock. 19, 79 Broncos. What?
Now Milroe on first down. That is caught downfield by Alunze. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
That's good for a Bears.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready? Drop hot 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's complete to all the tight end. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Bears first down. A gain of
19 tight. 19 tight.
First down, Bears.
Now Milroe. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
19 Cardinals. Cougar 19. Ready?
On the ground, it's Allen. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Milroe on third down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Harold Landry in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, it might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this. We're making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
36 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. 15's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Milroe. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's to Odunze again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's another Bears.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Again, it's Milroe. Now he'll run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Chicago.
60 Bison. 6, 19, 18, right here.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Burton, the man on the move. Milroe throwing on second down. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll go play action with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Milroe going to throw it again. That is caught. And he'll take this down to the 2 with a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw again is Milroe. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Bears. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They picked up 7 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 18, 60 Eagles, 60, Viking, 18.
On the give, this is Allen. Oh, yeah. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Allen. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11.
19 tight, 19 tight.
And the Bears first down.
Dragon 60.
Here comes Allen. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Mustang 19.
To the air, it's Milroe. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And Oliver, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. 3rd and 10.
18.
Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
In motion now, it's Miller. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Milroe. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On the run to the right. He'll get this complete to Allen. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Ready, ready. Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Cut 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing is Milroe. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Putting the tight end in motion. Burton, the man on the move. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Come on. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milroe to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go get him.
Throwing again. It's Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Milroe on first down. We'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Bears.
Throwing now Milroe on first down. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
That's another.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having it.
And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of
From the 39,
yards.
here's a 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving to his left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To the air again. Hurts. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Viene. 63, 63, 63.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.